Is up, everybody? I sure hope everybody's doing good. Welcome back to another episode of the WWE 2K25 Showcase, where we will be playing every match of the showcase in this year's WWE 2K game. This is going to be the second matchup. It is going to be the Headshrinkers versus the Steiner brothers at WrestleMania 9. And as it says right there, it's on you to change history against the Steiner brothers and guide the Head Shrinkers to a huge WrestleMania victory. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge um, tag team wrestling guy in the sense of like playing video game wise, watching wise, or you know seeing it on Raw or SmackDown or WrestleMania, wherever maybe wrestling wise. I don't mind watching it. Doing the actual fights, I'm not a huge fan. Like I could do singles matches, I could do triple threat, fatal four, all that other stuff. But tag team, I'm just not a huge fan. So this will be interesting. Very similar to the last episode where we did Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. I'm kind of jumping into this a little blind. I didn't play other than that previous match of Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. I haven't played any other like matches or anything like that in preparation for this. I haven't done any tag team. I'm just going based off of previous experience in the sense of my previous experience of playing WWE 2K24 and how button wise it looks very similar or feels very similar or familiar like last year. So I'm gonna go based off of that. And then the other thing is, I don't know who the head shrinkers are. I ain't gonna lie. So that is one of the reasons why I'm also very excited and glad and happy to be doing this showcase series because as I have started, or not started, but continued to watch WWE and especially this Bloodline saga and everything like that, I've enjoyed wrestling more and more. There was a time where I wasn't watching as often. Um, but this definitely has gotten me back into it. But it gives us a time, or at least me, gives me time to now dive into the history of the bloodline. Now, granted, in this one, it looks like we're changing history, as it says. I'm assuming the Steiner brothers still won this match at the WrestleMania, but I don't know who the head shrinkers are at all. Um, and the fact that there's three people right there right now in that picture, I'm like, who are these? I ain't gonna lie, the one on the right, I know, or I hope I'm correct by saying this. I know isn't Rikishi, but looks like Rikishi, just a younger version. Um, but we'll see. I am hoping, and I'm fairly certain that once I click on this and say ready to go, that it'll be Paul Heyman once again, the goat, the greatest of all time. Um, explaining who the head shrinkers are and what we're doing for this matchup. Um, but yeah, let's go into it.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the Head Shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me. Heyman, then known as Paul E. Dangerously, and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Alpha, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal.
Be ready up there! The Headshrinkers are coming!
Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Headshrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that, stop them in their tracks, and get the Headshrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Those things I did not know. I just said I did not know the history at all. Did not have to wrestle at WrestleMania 9, but if they're only once, that makes sense.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
But also, I just said that. I know. I said that. We may see you leave and have to start again. We'll see. I sure hope that is not the case.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Headshrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end. Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
Just a little spoiler alert. There is a ladder match.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
Not my favorite. So, he shouts. I know it's going to probably stop with the tutorial right here.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Headshrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight, could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Headshrinkers to the top as well.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches. I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Headshrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt, and fast.
Tag it, Scott, please.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Headshrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Then a knee right to the throat.
Just how desperate do you have to be? Why not a fair fight, huh? Has him set up in the corner of the ring.
Launched into the air and hung across the top rope. Beautiful.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott
This one
Steiner.
I may not be interested
But
in.
the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big
kick. Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the Headshrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, he is
flying.
And now Scott is getting beaten down.
The Headshrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the Headshrinkers. Put in the corner now.
Flapjack, hot shot off the top rope.
Boom! What a headbutt! Boom!
Oh, perfect kick.
He avoids the contact.
What a clothesline!
I was about to say, why is Rick's health bar body not being effective? I forgot.
That didn't go as Fatu designed.
He got tagged in.
We are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all 4 men in this tag team showcase.
Oh, we already knew about the brawling of the Headshrinkers and the grappling of... Oh, nothing fancy here. Tasted... Victory! Backed up! Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take? It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Because I do not know what the yellow bar meant. Was it a reversal?
Clothesline in the corner!
Let's get Samu back in here. Looks like he has a...
And into the turnbuckle he goes. And Scott fights back. Textbook fireman's carry takeover. Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
Countering that offense.
Dueling reversals. Clothesline. Oh, what a boot to the face.
Boot. The man's not even on the boot. That's funny.
Tag. Double team coming. Oh, face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
Wasting no time. Into the cover. Oh.
No way.
Wow, made the save there.
Way.
That could have been it.
Oh. Boom. Thanks for coming. Shoulders down. Is this it?
Headshrinkers get the win.
That was a close one. Kick out was literally right on time. I was rocking
Huge win for the Headshrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
That's a crazy celebration. Crazy celebration. Five different. Well, yeah, 5 different things. That's not bad. Going well. I like it. I'm glad I was able to accomplish that. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to whatever that matchup I was talking about earlier when with Tamina or whatever her name is, because that one looks like it's gonna be a headache. But this one doesn't look that bad. A singles matchup. Ooh, with Young Rock. I like it. But that'll be for next time. So thank y'all for tuning in for this second episode of the WWE 2K25 showcase. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you've enjoyed the last one as well. You can always rewatch it on my channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more videos coming out, whether it's WWE showcase or other stuff coming down the pipeline. Hope you guys enjoyed. But see y'all next time.